Hey.
I like that. I like that during that intro, the good lady came in and shut the door because this is work time now. This isn't family time.
Yeah, baby. This is like work time. This is like high stakes banking, bitch. This is tough times, man. Like it might end up with me, jumping out of a window like a stockbroker or some shit.
It is 2 p.m. here. I'm going to have a crafty shoppy.
Hey, yeah. Brahma beers. I used to like Brahma beers from a bottle, man. Nice ice cold fucking Brahmas.
It's a specific brew. It's called a shop. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's nice. It's a nice light one. Well, the stuff we were drinking when we were camping the other day was piss weak, but it was good because we just drank it. I mean, the guy brought 70 litres of beer, and
oh my,
I had most of it.
Yeah, so as you do. Once a pig, always a pig.
Well, we got there. I was told. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to Dykes. Absolutely late. Sorry, if you want to subscribe, please do. If you have, thank you. Share it with all your dates, friends, all that good stuff. So last week I went camping. Now I was told at the last minute, a few days out, oh, we're going camping because it's our daughter's friend's birthday party, and you can come. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've got to go to a kids' party. But I have to say, it was amazing. It was amazing. Not only were all the kids, it was on a farm where these people live.
Yeah.
Not only were the kids taken care of, the adults were well taken care of. We had a fucking waiter service of like churrasco barbecue meat, and it was all perfect.
Yeah.
For hours, and then they went out and got 70 litres of beer as well in a keg. But when I first got there, I had one. I was like, "Oh, can I ask for another one?" I got another one. I'm like, But after a while, I was like, "Oh, they've got a big keg under there," and then we just started helping ourselves. So that lasted all night till 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I got up at 11 o'clock and had a couple more as well.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
I put an English dent in it.
Yeah, as you gotta do, the English are fucking beer pigs, and that's what you gotta do. Was I right in seeing a swimming pool in the field?
They had a massive paddling pool, like a big one. I mean, I didn't get. You could probably fit 25 people there. I mean, they've got a zip line there, but that's permanent at their house. They've got the 8 or 9-year-old kid whose ever birthday was driving a tractor around, that little mini tractor. I put it on Facebook. With a trailer full of other children just around the fucking field. Nice. It's nice to see. Like, they're just independent.
Just chilling the fuck out. Yeah. So what was on site there? Was it like a little clubhouse thing or a little bar on site, or was it just the wilderness?
It's their house. It's just a little house in a field. They got 200 feet in front of them and 200 behind. It's like 3 fields. They hired portaloos. They had they got a couple of marquee things, and then they've got their own massive barbecue, which is like, I don't know, 10 feet long, and then an oven next to it, just fire bricks and full of charcoal. Absolutely beautiful. So we cooked at night as well. Got burgers in. He did that himself and stood around drinking, and someone pulled out bottles of JD honey.
Yeah, fucking sweet stuff.
Yeah, good boys.
Nice. I like it when a nice camping trip comes to fruition. It works fucking well. We went camping last week. Go on.
No, I was saying it's perfect. It was at someone's house as well. It wasn't a campsite, so we could go in the house. It was in the middle of the countryside, so you can make as much noise as you want.
Yeah,
it's all good.
That's fucking great. Yeah, we went glamping last weekend. It's a place just in Barry. It's fucking nice, man. It was just literally just glamping pods there. They had like a little like a log burner inside. They had a hot tub outside. The fire pit like a few meters away from the actual glamping tent. It was quite cool. And all they had there was portaloos. There was no plumbed in toilets or showers, just portaloos. but like literally a less than a 5-minute walk down the road, there was a fucking great pub, amazing food. The idea was to go and get barbecue shit and this, that, the other, but the food was so nice there. We just ate there for fucking 2 nights in a row.
Why
And
not?
it was, we'd come home like thinking, wow, the money we spent, we could have went on like an all-inclusive holiday somewhere. But yeah, fuck it, went in Barry.
Fuck it, what are you gonna do? Take it with you?
Exactly.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
just like this trip, I'm just gonna fucking spend. I'm just gonna spend on this trip. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. We not once did we check the online banking app and go, oh, we've only got X amount. It was like, fuck it, just like eat what you want to eat and fucking drink what you want to drink. Who gives a shit?
Well, I'm out for a while, but it's mostly pretty cheap. Some days I can spend fucking nothing, and other days it'll go up. Like that place I'm in now is more expensive, but it's still like an average. This is like an average UK hotel price. It's not. Oh, that dog. God, Jesus Christ. That dog. Yeah, it's like an average price, but it's a really nice place. Like quite wanky, to be honest, but it's nice. I was only here for one night. I've been shifting around a lot, and I extended it like 10 minutes before checkout. I sent them a message, go, can I extend it, please?
Nice.
They just went, yeah. So after today, I don't know. I'm super flexible now, so I'll be going to Rio at some point on the bus. It'll be a long bus, but tomorrow or Saturday. But there's a beach a couple of hours from me. I'm in a big city at the moment, Sao Paulo, so I might go over there tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to go out tonight, see what happens, see how I feel in the morning.
Well, yeah, stretch your fucking legs and see what's what, man. Just fucking get out, enjoy the wilderness of Brazil, and
live free.
Because, before you know it, you'll be back to the fucking grind, wishing you was dead and killing your neighbors and shit. Yeah. So just enjoy, brother. Just fucking enjoy that shit.
Yeah, well, it's pretty chill. It's pretty chill now. I'll be there for another month or so, but it's pretty nice. I've had a few chill days. I'm looking forward to being in Rio, but at the same time, I kind of like this city. It's it's one of the biggest fucking cities I've ever seen. You see it from the air, and you think you see it, but then it's just one of the satellite towns. And when you see it out the window, it's just from horizon when you land, like high rise. It just looks horrible. But actually, in the city, it's quite nice. It's quite modern. There's quite there's some rough areas, but there's some like round where I am now. There's a load of really nice bars that are open till silly o'clock.
Yeah, that's cool.
So yeah,
I like the fucking sound of it. Yeah, it is a big city. I've seen. I mean, I've only seen it through like fucking shit I've seen on TV and pictures and stuff. But it does look pretty fucking wild. It looks huge. But Brazil's a big.
I've had a couple of issues. It's almost as big as the US. Yeah, I've had a couple of issues with my bank. Like normally, first of all, for some reason, when I pay for stuff, my debit card is considered a credit card. It's something to do with the way the international thing works to here. So I have to say credit. That caused me a few problems. But now, for the most part, I can buy stuff. But one Uber trip wouldn't go through, even though I've had like 20 Ubers. And something else. Oh, yeah, iFood, which is there like Just Eat. I ordered a burger last week, no problem, to our hotel. I tried to order food last night, like midnight, and declined. Like, I'm going to have to ring my bank and just say, can you please let every fucking online payment go through in Brazil, please?
Yeah, you're going to keep coming up against these obstacles. But knowing you, what will happen is you'll call your bank, they'll approve it, and then your card will go missing, and then you'll phone the bank, and they'll be like, sorry, it's going to take 24 hours to stop that shit.
Well, I've got credit cards, but I'm trying to. Well, one of them's pretty maxed out, to be honest. But I'm trying to put money onto it, but it takes 2 days, so it's like I can't use that for 2 days. So I don't know. I just ate fucking a shop sandwich at midnight last night, which is fine. I missed out on the nice. I could. To be fair, there was a nice burger place called Seven. It's like Seven Guys Burger, like Five Guys, but it's it was open till like 1 o'clock in the morning. So if I have any trouble tonight, I'll go there.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Is PayPal a direct? No, is PayPal a direct payment thing, or does that take time?
They have a different. I can PayPal to people out here, but businesses use something called Pix, which is like a Brazilian PayPal.
Yeah.
So I can't get that because you need an ID number. But I've got a SIM card, which is super helpful. I can use my data.
Nice. No, I was just gonna say because if like you find yourself in a position where like you've got money, but for whatever reason it won't go fucking through, just I could PayPal you some cash over or some shit. If you
Oh
like,
no,
you know,
no,
are in a pickle, like fuck, this is not going through.
if I feel myself I've been robbed at gunpoint, I'll give you a shout. But yeah, I've got cash. I can access my bank. It's just and I can buy stuff in shops and restaurants and shit, bars.
Yeah, cool. Happy days. I just
It's
I just
just
don't want
some
you in a
online
position
payments
where
are being dicks and some are fine.
yeah. I just don't want you in a position where you're sucking Brazilian man cock, you know, to earn crust because it takes 48 hours for money to transfer from one point A to point B.
Well,
But you know,
I won't say why, but I had to use some Listerine the other day after.
yeah, he isn't
You
saying
know,
why, but we get the gist. Yeah. Anyway, if shit does go tits up, we could just get the dog just to wire you some mafia cash over. You know,
some of
he's
that old
mobbed
mob cash he's been hiding for 30
mob
years.
cash under his mattress. He there, fucking pigs mobbed up, motherfuck. You know.
So I'm going to I'm going to send the link out. I'm going to tweet this fucking video again. But yeah, carry on.
So yeah, I tweeted the
Yeah,
fuck out of it earlier.
I don't know. These
Shit.
people are being fucking ignorant. It's like they've got lives or something.
Yeah, you'd swear people have got better things to do than just sit down and watch two fucking guys like I am like 36, and then they got better things to do than watch guys like us just ramble about the ills of our lives. But no, they got nothing
No, they
better to
haven't.
do. Just fucking
They've got
tune in.
nothing better to do. This is this is the absolute highlight.
This is people say, oh, every Friday issues with Andy. Yeah, it's the no. This is the fucking. This is the highlight, guys. You know, you.
And let's face it. Issues is okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's boring. This is always funny. And
always
look, I'm wearing the space blanket today.
And he's wearing a space blanket. Yeah, I'm glad you took that with you. It fucking sort of suits you right there. It's yeah.
I tried to hang it up, but the curtains go really fucking high, so I couldn't hang it off there, and I couldn't really hang it behind me. So I just thought I'd wear it.
Drape it around you, because Andy Andres quite often will wear like the American flag draped around him, and I think he copied that from you. I think he knew he was going to do it in the future. He was like, "Oh fuck, there's a podcast that someone's going to do this. I'm going to steal the idea," and the fucker just stole it. You know, it's he took your.
I agree.
Shit, man.
No, I agree with you. God, that beer. It's getting warm already, but that fucking, I'll tell you what, that beer is good. It's nice to have an afternoon beer.
Afternoon beers are the business, man. They're the bee's knees. They're the cat's pajamas. I fucking love an afternoon. I think I started drinking 4:30 today, but I can't justify drinking earlier because, you know, work and shit.
Productivity and shit, yeah, I know. I wanted to do something. I've been meaning to do something for 2 weeks. And every time I sit down, I'm like, today I've got a nice desk here. I've got it till tomorrow. I thought I'll do it today before I go out, and now I'm drinking in the middle of the day. So it's unlikely that I'll be assuming any sort of responsibility today.
Yeah, fuck that. Just get it done. I spoke to a friend of mine the other day. I haven't spoke to her in quite a long time because we used to work in the office together, and I won't name names for obvious reasons. But she was like, yeah, she said I'm not drinking today, and I phoned her like 11:30 in the morning. What? She said, yeah, I'm not drinking today. I'm going to take a day off. I said, what have you been doing? She said, well, I've been drinking cans from like 12 p.m. You know, 11:30, 12 p.m. usually, just have a couple of beers of the day, and then when I finish my shift, I'm fucked. And she said last week, I think it was a Tuesday. She said she went through a big bottle of Bailey's all to herself in the morning. And she was fucking hammered halfway through her shift. I was like, oh, okay. So that's like that's extreme dating.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So yeah, she was. I don't get me wrong. Christmas time, I was having Bailey's coffees and Irish, whiskey coffees in the morning and stuff. Just one or two, just to take the edge off. But fuck me, I was like, whoa, girl, that's extreme shit.
Yeah, I can't. In regular time, I just can't do it. Times. Oh, just lost you quickly there. You back? We back?
Yep, I think we're back. You're freezing a bit.
It's probably my end. The hotel. Yeah, I was pissed. Like I'd say, I've been pissed off about 2.5 times tonight. That'll be 3.5 out of like a week. It's not too bad.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, so it's my laptop says it's fine, but StreamYard said it's low connection. So I'll tell you what's happening.
Yeah, it's very pixelated. It's it's like really early stages, like dial-up picture, but it's okay. You're still looking sharp. You still got your.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
I can always switch to my phone again if it goes weird.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm tanned. I've got a tanned face and forearms, but the belly hasn't come out yet because I haven't gone to the beach properly yet. Next week that'll be.
Beach. Oh, beautiful. Which beach you going to? Any fucking particular one you got in mind, or you just go to a?
I'll be going to Copacabana first.
Copacabana, baby.
At the Copacabana. Ipanema. There's 2 beaches in Rio. Beautiful. I'll get loads of pictures over there. I love that place. But there is a beach about 90 minutes from here. But I might go tomorrow, just depending on what happens. I might go over there tomorrow. So we'll see how it goes. But I'll definitely by Monday I'll be in Rio. I don't know what day exactly. It's I've got to get a long bus ride, but I can just sleep. Listen to shit.
Listen to shit. Fucking just relax on the bus, man. I mean, you probably wouldn't be wanting any booze on a long bus ride anyway, because the more you drink, the more you got to piss. Just take something.
Yeah,
legal.
I'll just sleep. Sleep. I'll be fine, and then get there for like mid-afternoon. Check in by evening time. I'm ready to Rio. Which
cock baby. Nice.
Dude, mate. I might go up and see Big Jesus on the hill. I haven't done that since 2014.
Yeah, Christ the Redeemer, whatever the fuck he's called.
That's it.
Concrete fucking Jesus statue, but it doesn't look authentic though. I don't see any nails, hole marks in his hands and shit.
I think he's not on a cross, is he? He's just sort of come on then, lads.
That's not the Jesus I know. It's not the Jesus I fucking I was taught about.
It's a brilliant idea though, because they light it up like they light it up like purple and all shit, so kind of shit at night. But when you look out across the city, it's really all you can see above the skyline. So it's from a religious point of view, it's pretty well done, because it just goes that there's the man up on the hill and he's purple tonight.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as like just a great piece of fucking art goes, is a phenomenal piece. It's absolutely fucking phenomenal. It's incredible, but it is like any cathedral you go to is just fucking mind-blowing, like outstanding, beautiful places of art, man. Just so much craft.
Yeah, the one I went to yesterday around here, I didn't go in because I was just sweating so much, but I went there because there was this cool story about the homeless guy getting shot. I remember seeing the video a couple of years ago. Poor guy.
What was that about?
So some guy got out of prison and he took a woman hostage in the cathedral, like a 25-year-old girl, and all the police are outside. It's in a big public square, and this homeless dude came up, snuck around the police vans, and tackled the guy with the gun and separated him from the hostage. But he gets shot in the chest. Now, the police say the guy, because he starts firing and then the police start firing, so they don't know if it is his bullet or one of the police bullets, but the poor homeless guy gets shot in the chest. He's still got his fag in his mouth. I'm sure he takes a puff and he's wandering around. He's walking up and down. It doesn't even look like he's got any problems if he's shot right in the middle of the fucking chest. And then all of a sudden, though, he just goes meh, and slumps over. But it's a right little story. So I went there specifically to sniff the death scene. I took a photo of the door that he slumps over in, and a video of me walking up the steps in his footsteps.
Yeah. In the footsteps of a hero. See, not all heroes wear capes, but this guy, I hope he gets like buried with a big cape wrapped on his neck.
I hope so. Yeah,
deserves that shit.
Not all homeless people are scumbags. Most of them.
Nah, some of them will tackle people with guns, man, to stop the victim getting raped, shot, and or both. It's
I don't think.
I'll pray.
I don't think a British homeless person would do it. They just go, "Have you got 20p for the bus?"
Yeah. Oh, bro, have you got 20 pence, see, bro? Yeah, I need 20 pence for a night in a shelter. I'm 20 pence short of the £3.80 I need Say, no,
You're
you
going to
don't.
spend it on drugs, aren't you? And I like it, but just tell me the truth, and I'll give you a tenner.
Just be
Tell me
honest.
you want enough heroin to die,
Mm.
and I'll give you enough.
Use the smack money, baby. Get that in your arms, son.
So Christina and Kelly have turned up.
Christina, baby, in a house full of lizards and dogs and shit.
Lizard dogs.
I love it. Oh, incredible, man. She's like a one person zoo, and they don't, unlike the zoos in the UK or around the world as well. She doesn't do it for profit, baby. She just does it for the love of the animals. Respect, sister.
The love of the snake eggs.
The snake eggs and the lizards. Yeah, she's probably got a replica of fucking Prince Andrew, reptilian style, because he's one of those, isn't he?
Well, the Queen is obviously, and all their children.
Yeah, all the spawn, the offspring that, and yeah, it keeps going, even down to like the Harry and Markle's child. Whew. That's going to be a fucking.
Kuma has a lovely bout of diarrhea today, so
the
lizard shits or the reptilian shits.
Reptilian poos, man. Reptilian shiznesses. I had the shits again today. I think in the last 6 months, I've had diarrhea and shit myself more in the last 6 months than I have in my entire life. I have no idea what's happening there. It's just like a weird thing. Like woke up this morning, I was okay, and then I had this sudden urge about 11 o'clock to like fart, and then it was just a bit wet. I was like, oh, this is weird. It's just like
I'm a connoisseur. I know every kind of poo related problem. I really had the shits it maybe one day. When I went out last Wednesday here before I went down south, I went in this bar and I had it stunk as well. And it's like the only toilet in the place. So I know that the female bar staff are going to go in there straight after. So I had to take some pills. After that, and you can't really flush the toilet paper here, so I kind of do a little bit. If it's a real bad bit, I'll try and flush it. You just got to gauge it, because if you put too much in, the toilet will block. So you're supposed to put it in a fucking bin.
Yeah.
But if it's just disgusting, that's going in the toilet, and I'll just hope that it goes down.
Just hope it goes down. Yeah. That's what happened earlier. If I was in public earlier, I would have had to have flushed 3 toilets. It just wouldn't. It was horrible. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's cancer. Maybe it's just, I don't know, liver packing, and it's strange. Or maybe it's because I didn't have my regular painkillers today. Possibly. Or yesterday, actually. I've been subsidizing with other things, but there we go. Oh, okay. Nice.
Brett had a lovely tale of shitting the other day. Brett said he shit his new underwear. Brett shits the bed the whole time because he's just, he's an alcoholic.
He's got a bidet though, hasn't he? A bidet?
Don't know.
So it's like,
I'm not sure. I've got one in here actually.
Do you mean Brett Erickson? Brett Erickson. Is he on about shitting himself?
No, it's about Brock probably.
Oh, Brett Brock. All right, okay. Not Brett Erickson, right? Okay, I think you meant Brett.
Yeah, the alcoholic that never leaves his house and just draws pictures of women.
Yeah. It's just you say alcoholic and Brett, I just assume Erickson.
The man that lives in the same room as 3 dogs.
Yeah.
So we're not talking about a healthy mind here.
Yeah. We're talking about a healthy
no offense, Christina, and your 100 lizards.
Yeah, we're talking about the next fucking Unabomber or some shit. But there we go.
Yeah, exactly.
A man with a manifesto and dogs. It's a dangerous fucking setup, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, the end isn't going to be good.
No, although I a couple of weeks ago I had sickness and diarrhea, but that was not alcohol related. That was just fucking absolute fucking horrendous, like some bug I picked up. But yeah, if you live on your own with 3 dogs and drink beer all day, every day, it's likely going to fucking end in some form of like mass shooting or a suicide.
Yeah, I bet he's been buying guns since he got out of the army or the air force as well. He's got a cupboard full of shotguns and assault rifles.
Yeah. Some rifles, some fucking grenades as well. I hope so. That'd be
I hope
good.
so too. They look good. They look good over the school fence.
Yeah, just fucking jump over. Just throw them over. Just say, kids, stop playing football. Come here. There's a couple of fucking AKs and an M16 and a pistol. You know, find the teacher you really fucking hate and put it in their face. Away you go. And this is the reason why, Carl,
There's
as
a
you said
couple of
before, give them a hand job. Give them a hand job.
There's a
Yeah.
couple of AKs.
Couple
Got
of
to bring back
sketches.
a
There you go.
couple of sketches from old times. I'm sure we'll see these at some point this year in person.
Yeah, baby. It'd be good. They're going to be with millions.
Oh, well, I forgot to go to the post office. That's right. No, he didn't. He just doesn't want to spend $6.
Here's to you, Carl. Here's to you, Jamie. How's the family? They're waiting on your portrait so I can sell it on eBay so I can feed
You can only see his right hand drawing. His left hand is just strangling a chicken under the desk.
yeah. And he
Cheers
doesn't
to
mean
you.
the proverbial cock. He just literally means the chicken, just fucking just strangling the life out of the chicken. Yeah. Beautiful specimen. I love you.
I tuned into a bit of Mind Dog yesterday. He was interviewing a 14-year-old author. And
I did see. I haven't tuned
can
in
you hear
for
me
a
right
while
now?
because I have shit to do. Yeah, you're fine now. Yeah.
I watched about half an hour of it, and she was phenomenal. She's written like 20 fucking books, and Doug sat there going, "Oh, I've been trying to write 2 books for 5 years." And she's like, "Oh, you mean like this one?" And she pulls in like, "This is my favorite one, and this is my favorite trilogy of novellas that I've written." She's got like, fuck knows how many books she's written. She just goes, "Oh, I'm writing a screenplay. I'm writing like 3 books this year, or whatever." And he's like, "I can't even finish my 1 book." He doesn't sound like that at all. He sounds like. It's nice to see his face, so he better be writing.
Yeah.
He better be writing his book right now. If I go out there, I'll just be going, right, 1 hour a day, you're writing. No food. I'm not talking to you. You need to write for 1 hour a day.
Fucking deer hunter style on and just put like a gun with 1 bullet to his head. Mow! And if he stops writing, just go, Mow! Just slap his face. And then that'll get
Tell him Mow.
Mow. Yeah, I did hear you had a young girl on talking about her bragging, I would say, about her career. So I've neglected the dogs podcast for a while, not deliberately. I've just been busy as fuck.
Yeah, same. I popped in for like 5 minutes on a coffee the other morning. And then I was just lying on my bed, slumped over with my gut out, wondering what to do. And I just saw him pop up, so I clicked the link. I was supposed to go out. Well, I was going to go out and have a few drinks. I was going to go out and have a few drinks last night, but I just couldn't be asked. I was just like, I had a few beers, I was ready to go, and then I was watching something. I don't know what. And then I just laid there for 2 hours, and then just went out for a walk and went to the supermarket. That was my night.
Beautiful. That's all you fucking need, man. That's all you need, Carl. That's all you need.
I don't want to be fucking a bar fly in a. I've done that for 20 years.
Yeah.
Kind of over it now.
Yeah, baby.
I'll go out with company only. 99% of the time. Sometimes I'll sit in a pub on my own.
Hell yeah. Can I sort of bring up and also promote as well the fact that Carl needs to fill me in on the finer details because I know nothing about this. But as Carl knows, I am going to be doing the Edinburgh Fringe Festival this year. From the 6th to the 8th of August. So who is this guy, Carl? Is he a psychopath?
Well, you're Bob Walsh. It's Ron Comedy Show that I believe he has done up there for 20 years or 15 years.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then this year he's doing a full run, so he's doing 28 nights on the bounce.
Yeah.
And he just puts on a group show, so he just helps out comics, but only offensive comedy allowed. Cool. That's what it's called Ron Comedy. And he actually put an ad up on one of the local forums the other day, and it's nice to see him do that. It looks like he's changing the format a bit this year, but it'll all get a bit wild up there on the night. People, might not turn up, or people change. Someone might not do so well or come off early. So yeah, it'll be won't be so strict, I think, but it should hopefully be good. It's an unknown this year. I did it last year, but it's last year was good because it was just COVID-y, so it's only locals, but there weren't many shows, so every room packed out.
Yeah.
That is superb.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It is good. From the third look.
The best.
From the third look. Yeah, perfect.
Cheers, Mel. Thank you very much. I'm the best. Yeah, he seems like a cool guy. I've only thought his post popped up the other day. Kirsty Davis tagged me because back in one of your nights in Last Rites, Shug said to me and Tommy, she said as a passing thing, you two are just the wrong uns. And that's what me and Tommy get called, is just the wrong uns, because we are. And then this gig popped up, and then Kirsty was like, shit, guys, it's called Wrong Comedy. This is like, you are like classed as the wrong uns. So I messaged him and just sent him I sent him a clip to a piss poor gig from the other week where I got threatened to be taken out in a body bag. And he went, yeah, that'll do. He went, oh, that'll do. I was like, sweet, okay. Bro.
Yeah, he's a good boy. I was going to message him anyway, but I didn't see him that post come up. But I spoke to him now, just waiting on confirmation of stuff when I'll go up. But I'll be there. I may or may not.
That time, are you going to do a bit with him? Are you going to do his thing as well?
Yeah.
Oh, the 6th to the 8th.
Sure.
Yeah, do that time.
I don't know what date, but I'm trying to overlap at least one of the days you're up. So, I sent him a suggestion the other day, and then I'll see what happens. But I'm really flexible, so I said, don't worry about me. Do you know what I mean? If you need to move people around, but I'm trying to overlap at least one of the days.
Yeah, because if we can be up there at the same sort of fucking time, that'll be like fucking incredible.
Yeah, even one of the days we can. Hopefully, it'll be last year was fucking beautiful weather. You can't guarantee it because 2019 it was pissing with rain when I was up there for a week.
Yeah.
But last year was like summer, and it's just sort of COVID has sort of come out, gone away a little bit, and I was just sat on the grass by the cathedral, fucking hanging out and writing and stuff, and then going over there at night. But the show is at 11 p.m. this year, which is highly dangerous because it means that people might get a bit too drunk.
Yeah, I hope so, because it's an 11 p.m. start. Okay, so you this could go on to like stupid o'clock in the morning, which means
probably be till midnight or 12:30, maybe an hour and a half. I would think. I don't know what he's got it for, but he's got to pack up and all that shit as well. So he's probably got the room for 90 minutes or 2 hours, I would think. But then that pub's open till 3 a.m. It's the cheapest pub pretty much in Edinburgh.
That's great. But this is the thing. So you're going to be up there for like 3 days, all day. I'm going to be here for 3 days. So it's 3 nights, 5 minutes a set per night in this little pub. And all day I've got to sit there thinking, how much can I drink now? Because this starts at 11 p.m.
I know you'll probably go a different way, but last time the gig was at 8 and I started drinking about 5:30, and I just had 3 or 4 pints and then went up. Because for me, that's not a lot, but some people will get them smashed. I think maybe one night I had to go on later because we had to move around, so I had about 4 pints, 5, and then got really drunk after though. Yeah.
Well, this is going to be an option. This is going to be like a testing moment for me, because usually I start drinking about 5 p.m. ish. Anyway, so maybe it won't too bad, but maybe I'll just like limit on what I drink. I'll sip.
Just pace it. See how it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be a late one as well, and it's gonna be a loud, leery bunch based on what I've heard from you and some of the comments.
Yeah, there'll be some good comments there. The crowd. It's an unknown this year though, because it's full. It's back full, which means there's a lot more acts in competition, but it is quite unique. So it is. I'm gonna be helping him with some promotion and stuff. I think. Cool. What I've offered to. So he just goes around. He leaflets. He gets up in the morning and leaflets all day. Just hands out leaflets all day.
I'll be happy to fucking do that as well. I'm sure Tommy will be too. Just to wake up and just dish this shit around. It'd be fun.
what he does, like if you get there like I guess 10 o'clock or 9 or whatever, and he'll be out the front barking a bit as well, and people walk past, and it's like, I don't know, have you ever been to Edinburgh?
No, never been.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful, Edinburgh.
Nothing but good things about Edinburgh. Nothing but good things.
A lot of fucking hills though, so get used to a bit of walking. But
I live in Wales. It's just nothing but hills. Yeah.
The main, of course, the main bit is just like a flat bit of a flat road called Princes Street. Behind that, there's a road called Rose Street, which is full of pubs. That's where you want to go day drinking, in my opinion, or late afternoon drinking.
Nice.
There's a great Mexican restaurant I want to try down there as well, but I never have. And then you've got a park, and then you've got the castle on a hill, which looks fucking stunning. And then when you go across the bridge past the castle, it's all uphill. But so you go up this really nice oldie woldy street, sort of winding old schooly street, and then that venue is on the way down on the other side. Pretty much, I think you have to take a quick left. So it's on like a big slope, but basically it's not in the centre of town, but there's gigs on everywhere. There's gigs. I think it was just around the corner from the BBC section, but then there are big name comics all over. There's loads of little venues. It's not far from, I think, I'm going to forget the name. It might be the Caverns, I don't know. But there's one late place that opens over that way for comedy. And there's just a load of shit going on. So there might be some other gigs you can get as well, given that it's 11 p.m. show. You might be able to go and find one at 8 o'clock somewhere.
That was pretty fucking cool, though, because I was thinking of this the other day. I thought, oh, shit, hang on. So if I'm on 11 o'clock, is there, like, scope to walk around and say, oh, fuck, I'm doing a 5-minute spot in this place. Can I do 5 minutes there as well?
Well, you just got to research a bit online and ask around, because once you're there, you can ask people as well as anything on, or even before. I'll try and get some info as well.
Yeah.
Cool. There'll be showcase things. There'll be little, probably gong shows. There'll be stuff going on you can probably get on. And Alex, who came on the Podathon, will probably be doing his show. I haven't spoken to him, but he'll probably be running his show. It's an improv show, I think, but there might be a chance to go on that. I didn't last year, but I'll try this year. Yeah, so last year he was on he was on before, but yeah, there's a lot of good characters that go up there. I met 3 or 4 really good comics last year, and still in touch with them.
Nice, but that's what's exciting for me is to literally leave my comfort zone and just get out there somewhere in the total fucking wilderness and just fucking find all these other.
It was so beautiful last year, partly because comedy hadn't been around much last year. I just did 3 nights last year, and it was because he only did 6 nights last year, and I could only really do 3. But it was fucking beautiful. The second night I didn't do great, but the first and the third one I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed every night because I just got drunk after anyway.
Yeah. Was it his one you done last year as well? Last year's friend. You done his? Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah, I've known Bob a while. I think I gigged with him over in Bristol about 2.5 years ago as well.
Right.
Yeah, he's a good boy. And I helped because he got his false teeth stolen last year. That was him. If you saw me tweeting about that.
His false teeth stolen. Fuck. I'm sure this fucking sounds familiar. I'm sure this has been covered on a podcast with us.
We probably talked about it on one of our drunk ones last year because we would have been podding around then, right?
Yeah, it sounds really familiar. But what was the story again?
So for one of his bits, for whatever, because he basically hosts and goes up multiple times, but for one of his bits, for some reason, he'd take his false teeth out and put them on a fucking table and then puts them back in, which I wouldn't fucking do. But for some reason, But I remember going up, I think it's the first night because I've got audio of it. The first night I went up and I just broke mid-bit. I was like, huh? Because I just looked down and there was a pair of teeth on the table. I didn't know what was happening, but I didn't know they were his. Because the room was so packed last year. It was 30 capacity. They got 50 in. And most of the comics can't get in the room because it's just audience. So you're out behind the curtain at a table trying to fucking see what's going on. But but the second night I realised, he's taking his teeth out. But on the third night, at the end of the night when we're packing up, he's like, "Where's my tooth? Where's my tooth?" I'm like, what? He goes, "Someone's nicked my tooth." Like some audience member had fucking picked him up and fucked off with them.
I just took it.
Unbelievable.
I do remember you. I remember that story. I remember it well. I remember you telling me actually. And
I helped raise I helped raise like 300 quid for him to get him some new ones. There were more than that, but I got some money off him at least. But it was
beautiful,
wild times. So don't leave your teeth on a table.
Yeah, don't leave teeth on a table in the Edinburgh Fringe, guys, because they will get stolen and sold for drugs. It's no, that's not that's Glasgow, isn't it? It's Edinburgh's the posh part of Scotland. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it though. It'd be great if you can fucking show your face. It'd be great as well. If we're up the same time, we can.
I'm almost certain I can overlap at least one of those days. So
yeah.
Even on are you doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or something like that? I don't know. Whatever it is.
6th to the 8th, whatever fucking days they are. I'll have a look at the actual.
So
see what they are.
I think the 8th is in the dates that I sent him, so at least one of them.
Yeah,
but I haven't heard back yet. But
this is quite early on, though, in the Fringe, though. This is the start of the Fringe. I mean, there's a part of me that I always thought if I was going to do the Fringe, I would like to do like mid to the end of the Fringe. But by that time, everyone's probably fucking drawn out and
the middle's a good time to go up normally, because some of the, if you want to see, because there's stuff you can go and it depends where you can stay, and if you can stay an extra night or something, because there are some good. Oh no, actually, most gigs will be on earlier, so there'll probably be some good comics. I saw Dan Soder, New York comic, in 2019, run his hour just before he filmed it for HBO. It's fucking brilliant, for like 15 quid or 10 quid or something. Yeah. So there's loads of free shows, and then there's loads of like paid shows with all kinds of level comic. So yeah, you might better see something good going on. Whoever starts announcing.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it as well. It's just like walking past somewhere and thinking, you know what, this smells right. Let's just jump in and see what's on. Just fucking get a feel of the air and just go.
Yeah, I mean the whole city is taken over. Like the whole city. It's not just comedy. There's like theatre and circus shit and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen bits on YouTube. It's just juggling the streets and all that.
Yeah, but it's a lot of comedy. There's a lot of comedy. There's like a lot, hundreds of shows, hundreds, a day. So you've got loads of options. I saw a show in a Mexican restaurant. Weird little places. I don't know if people doing outdoor stuff, but you go down one street. There's one massive Weatherspoons I have been in the last couple of times, just because it's an easy start to the day.
Yeah.
So I got there at 8 a.m. last year, and we're still panicking. Had my weird anxieties. Like, am I still allowed to do the gig? So I messaged Bob. He goes, yeah, see you tonight. Right. Yeah. So I went and got a breakfast at Weatherspoons, and just it's shit, but it's just a nice starter. Pop in there for one or two, or a bit of food.
Yeah.
And then
catch your breath,
check into where you're staying, and then have a wander. Roll Street's great for pubs. There's a nice couple of nicer pubs down there. So I'll tell you where to go if I'm not there some of the days you're there, and if you are there on the last day or whatever, and we're up at the same time, we can go about together for a couple of hours and be idiots.
Yeah, fuck yeah, definitely. Yeah. We can just fuck off, piss around, and just whatever. Yeah. I'm looking forward. I hope
the weather's nice, because if it's raining. When I went up to watch a few years ago, it was raining every fucking day, and the problem was people just going in places to get out the rain.
Yeah.
So which is good because the rooms were packed, but did they really want to watch it? But also, I couldn't get in any of the small places really, because every time I try and get in somewhere, it'd be over capacity already because people had just gone in to get out the rain.
Fuck, I was in there. He just passes by I want to get dry. Fuck you, bitch.
But yeah, it's so chaotic, and then the comedy just makes it. So lots of energy needed. I normally go back to wherever I'm staying late afternoon and take an hour out of it.
Yeah, well, me and Tommy have managed. Like we got on it early. We managed to find like a hotel like a mile away from the center.
Wow!
And it's going to cost us like 150 quid each for 3 nights.
Yeah, wow, that's fucking great.
That's good. So I said we'll do that, because if you wait any second longer, one, there'll be no way to book, and secondly, it'll be like a grand or some shit. So it's like 45, 50 quid a night for 150 quid each for 3 nights stay in a 2-bedroom hotel, like which is good, because I said if you leave it any longer, you won't get nowhere to stay, and if you do, they're gonna be like,
it's a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I'm gonna be creative. Last year I stayed in some shithole, but the good thing, because it wasn't really on properly, the prices weren't that bad last year because it wasn't full.
Let us know, because if you're on around the same time, what we can do is basically just, because it's on booking.com, you can cancel up to a day before. We can just say, oh, is a third person coming now? I'll just chuck an extra fucking bed in there. We'll figure that out. Like,
Yeah, I use booking all the time. That's what I use for there. Yeah, yeah. Let's see what's going on. I'll wait to hear back from him. Hopefully today. He might have even messaged me. To be honest, I've not even checked.
Have a check. Let us know, because what we can do, we can message Tommy Bokta. He can message him and just say we need a third bed, and that will work out cheaper for all three of us anyway. And fucking sweet.
Yeah, he's seen my little Facebook now, so I'll wait for him to get back to me. Yeah, I'll definitely be up for some of that. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I stayed in a shithole for no money. Shithole though. But actually, it's like a hostel. But it's only bad one night when these two fucking whatevers were arguing with each other. But the bar was great, and it had a nice little outdoor bit. And at the time, I wasn't supposed to be up there. I was supposed to be engaged elsewhere, but I could get Wi-Fi and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was doing that in the pub. But again, a nice little starter bar. Except Edinburgh's another thing about Edinburgh. There's all the fucking stag nights and hen dos, and they'll still go up there in August like a bunch of idiots. So it's just heaving.
Nice. That's what we're looking forward to, motherfucker. My sister-in-law was saying she went to Edinburgh Fringe literally on a hen weekend, as you were just saying. She said it was an amazing atmosphere. Everyone I've spoken to since this has happened, even before, they've said it's just nothing but a great atmosphere. It's just somewhere you want to be. It's busy, but there's no animosity. There's no bad environment there. There's no friction. It's just fucking... It's like organized chaos. It's just a beautiful place to fucking go.
Yeah, and after I left last year, I got the bug. I was like, right, I'm definitely want to come back next year, and so I sort of split my year up in my head, and that was definitely on my mind, but it just wasn't confirmed. But hopefully that'll get sorted out. So it's definitely a good thing to go. And then next year I might be in a position to put something on.
Yeah. But even when I mentioned the Dream Crusher, she said, "Yeah, do it." I said, what? I said, 3 nights, Edinburgh. She went, well, been on about Fringe for even before you got into comedy. She went, hey, just do it.
And she's probably learned a thing or two from the last couple of months, feeling guilty,
Yeah, it's the guilt it is. Yeah, I say, Dream Crusher, are you sure?
Oh, you know it's one of Jamie wants to go and see Tim Dillon.
Yeah. yeah. I want to go and see Tim Dillon crush the can, motherfucker. So, I'm hoping to do it this year and have a really good idea of how all that shit works, and then put on a few.
It's good to see.
And just do it, yeah.
It's good to see, but yeah, just get some gigs in and have some fun. That's what I'll be doing. I've got one in May, but I don't know if I'm coming back for it. So I've got to decide that in the next day. I think tomorrow I've got to really make my plans of what I'm doing. Am I coming home at my designated time or not? I should. I really fucking should.
Yeah, you should. Or what? What's the score at work? Do they know you're away, or are you just like, yeah?
Oh yeah. I'm fine. I can do what I want. It's all good. I can be wherever. Cool. But it's just motivation to do anything.
Yeah,
might be difficult, but I'll decide tomorrow, and what I'll have to do is I can rent an Airbnb for like 2 weeks for next to nothing because it's out of season, but out of the way somewhere, but near a beach. And then I can, as long as it's got good Wi-Fi, I'm good. I can podcast, I can get my shit done, I can email.
That's all you fucking need, man. I mean, you the reason why you went away is to get away, and you getting away, you could just be by a beach and a little fucking B&B somewhere, just like doing nothing, just feet up and just away from the rat race.
I'd have to get up early and do my shit at like 6 o'clock in the morning, but you know what? I'll be done by lunchtime, and then it's a trip down to the beach, a little nap, a couple of beers, do it again.
A few cocktails, and just fucking watch the senoritas go by, and watch the cattle go by, and loving it. Yeah, I like your style, brother.
Yeah, so it should be good. So the year's been gone in my head for ages because I've got all these little sections of the year that I want to do.
Yeah,
and then Edinburgh, or applications for stuff will come around in like November, December. So we're doing more stuff next year, I think.
Fuck yeah, I think next year, providing my experience this year goes well, which I think it might do. I think I might look for like a maybe a bigger spot rather. What did you do last year? Did you do 3 nights of 5-minute sets? Was it 5 minutes you done in Fringe?
10s last year.
10s last year. Yeah, cool. I'm on
But,
5s this year in Fringe, but that's going to be.
well,
I'll be happy with that.
I think, yeah, he's tweaking stuff a bit this year. It looks like he's trying to get bigger names on to close the note, which is great.
Which is cool. Yeah.
And it doesn't really. Don't even worry about the time. Just get up and have a good time. And as long as the set goes well, that's it. Because you don't know who's in the audience. A lot of good people are seeing you.
Yeah, that's all I get about. Yeah, but I just
we got nothing. We got nothing but great stuff from the audience last year. Like they were really generous to, but he made a fucking load of money last year. I just got beers. I was like, I'll just take beers. An audience were buying beers.
Yeah.
At the end, comics were buying beers. I was just pissed.
Yeah, but that covers your fucking cost, though. Do you know what I mean? Because all you're gonna do is spend your money on food and booze anyway.
Yeah, and this pub is fucking. It's like Weatherspoon's prices. Nice. But it's not Weatherspoon's. It's cheap as fuck. Everywhere else you go is, normal, fairly expensive city centre prices, and some of them a bit more because they're wanky. But this place is rough and ready. I think I was drinking whatever lager for $3 something.
Nice. I like it. I like the fucking sound of it. It sounds like my my kind of bag, baby.
It's got a separate room, so the comedy room's separate, but it's just a curtain at the back. So when the pub does get loud, you can hear it.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a bit annoying, but we'll see if we can do anything this year, like turn stuff up or get a fucking, I don't know. But the room's nice. The room is really nice. It's a really nice setup for comedy.
It sounds like Smoke and Mirrors in Bristol. It sounds like that sort of room. Do you know Smoke and Mirrors? I
know Smoke and Mirrors. Yeah, kind of. It's a bit more wild. It's a bit more. The pub's a bit more wild.
Yeah. No, I mean, as in the setup is literally like a curtain dividing with the comedy to the bar. Like,
yeah.
Beautiful.
There's more. The bar will be noisier, but it's still great. It's still great fun. The stage is good. It's a perfect room for comedy when you're in there. It's nice.
There's no way it can be worse than the gig I did the other week. It's as simple as that.
No.
Everything
from the
elevation of progress. It
won't be that because most people in the room should be there to watch comedy and they know how to watch comedy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's not a bunch of fucking animals from outside of the city somewhere that are like, oh, comedy's just a night out where we can just shout at the comedians.
Yeah, and when they get like the heckler will do his job, and when they get fucking roasted back, you can't say that to me.
It's just people not understanding what it is. Like they wouldn't go to a play or at the theatre and start heckling.
Yeah.
It's because it's one person talking. It doesn't feel like it's a production. It just seems like someone's talking. It's like, oh, we can have a conversation. No, you fucking animal.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said to him. I said, you wouldn't go to an Adele concert and say, my parents are going through a divorce. You can't sing about that. It was like, it's, the same fucking principle. Shut the fuck up. But
no, the audience was great last year, so I just hope, but it being 11, more booze will have been sloshed about. So we just see. It won't be as bad as anything like, I've been in some fucking stupid gigs as well.
Yeah,
like zombies.
That's a fucking that's a late. I mean, I'm just basically I'm basing this on my drinking habits, our podcasts, and whatever. I'm just thinking, wow, I'm gonna have to literally fucking have a rethink of my my weekend in Edinburgh. Just
like what I did last year. I'd have a couple of pints in the day, like 2, maybe 3. Then I'd go and have a break. I'd have a couple of hours. I'd just go back to my place, maybe even have a nap, have a shower, get ready again.
Yeah.
And then go down. I went down to the bar and had 1 or 2 at 7 or whatever. And then I'd go over my notes and all that shit. And then I'd go to the venue early and have a few there. It's just like, see what the pace is, see what you get into.
Pace up, yeah. It's my only concern is the time. I'm thinking I gotta be fucking. I mean, I will be okay. I just don't want to be a stumbling wreck like what I'm doing.
Yeah, because I've been up and not. You don't know because I record everything. Like you don't know until you listen back, and it's like, oh fuck, I was too drunk.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I start speaking like that and then slurring.
Yeah.
It's either the dog or a midget that's just opened that door.
Yeah. Both. A midget dog came in and Hank just fucking screamed his way through the door.
I'll tell you what though, this space thing feels really good on my nipples.
It looks like it does too. Are you wearing a t-shirt under there or are you just like naked?
Nah, I thought it'd be too warm for a t-shirt. I'm in Brazil.
Yeah, man. You should like rape yourself in a suicide window.
It is a suicide, but it opens right out. I did put a video up last night, didn't I?
Yeah, I saw, and I was really impressed with the amount of understanding that the hotelians have of people are not going to kill themselves, so I'll just allow the window to be wide open. It's insane.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
I like it.
I was in it.
Respect for me and
I was in a hotel. I was in a weird hotel the other night. I actually paid for 2 nights, but I bailed after the first night because it was so cheap.
Yeah.
But you get what you pay for. Because I was like, the room was okay, but there were a couple of cockroaches knocking around. But I just didn't give a fuck. I watched it and went, well, I have a call on my face, so don't. It's only little.
Yeah.
But the room was weird. Like the window in the bathroom wouldn't shut, which means you had to keep that door shut. Otherwise, you just get flooded with mosquitoes and shit. And then the main window, only half of it would shut. So I'm just listening to fucking roadworks and all that. But the reception was also a bit weird. But I just bailed on it. I thought I'm going to get a nicer hotel. So I spent 3 days in 3 different places, and then today I just extended. I thought, you know what? I want 2 days in one place, and just fucking.
Nice.
I haven't got to worry about constantly checking out and lugging my shit around and checking in and all that shit.
Yeah. So could you literally? Is it a case whereby for very cheap you can literally just like hotel surf just whenever you want there? Is it just like
I literally booking.com is phenomenal out here. I just look around every day. Because it's off season. It's the autumn here, so it's not rammed. It's not too expensive. Rio's going to be more, but I'll get one nice place and then I'll go modest.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you look around, you can find good places.
Nice.
So normally within 2 minutes.
Phenomenal.
Oh yeah, I'm a level 3 genius. I'm booking.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm on a level 2. I think that's just by UK hotels because we just like used to do it a lot, and then we got the dog. The dog is a problem.
Yeah, it counts global. When I go away and stuff, sometimes if I go and do, like I did 3 gigs in Portsmouth, I just stayed down there in a shithole for 2 days.
Yeah.
But I got it through booking. It gets you points. I think I've recently been upgraded to level 3, so I get good discounts as well.
Yeah, level 3 genius they call it or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you get discounts. You get stuff like an extra free breakfast, or you get like a better room or something for cheaper. So yeah, stuff good.
Nicey. Oh, I fucking love booking.com. It's great, and I got a couple more years where we can leave the kids on their own. I say kids. When they're like fucking 18, we can just me and her just go away, and it doesn't matter where we go.
Oh my god! You got to plan the week after that young one goes 18. You've got to plan and go. Well, where are we going? Where are we going?
We are fucking disappearing, man. Getting the fuck out of Dodge. And when I say we, I mean you and me. Kitty can stay and do whatever she wants to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She gets to stay at home for all her behaviour over the last few years.
Yeah, dream crushing bitch. Yeah, we're gonna go and live our dream, baby. We're gonna do the Dream Crush podcast. If elsewhere, Dream Crushers.
That feels like she get another beer. Luckily, my fridge is here.
Oh, beautiful. Remember when I said last week my mate was going to come over and build like a built-in wardrobe for downstairs so I can put all my shit in there, like the podcast area? Well, so he was going to come over on Sunday, and Saturday night he saw. Saturday afternoon he was like, "Yeah, all good for tomorrow, no problem at all." He said, I might go out for some beers in the local pub. Do you want to come over? I said, I can't tonight. Whatever. He said, it's fine. Sunday morning, he messaged me. He said, I can't do it today. He said, I've been up all night spewing up blood. So, yeah, he couldn't build my Understairs Wardrobe podcast area because he was spewing up blood. The fucking lazy cunt.
Well, that's not good. I was hoping you were going to say you changed your mind. You're going to put in a beer fridge at the bottom.
Oh yeah, I could be doing that anyway. But my mate Ken is just lazy. I just like that's a good excuse though. I've been spewing up blood, but yeah, I'm thinking.
Hope it's not cancer.
Beer fridge in here. It's not cancer. No, I think he had like novavirus or some shit. But I am thinking about getting a fridge in here, which is make life a lot easier. Just getting it fucking sorted. Spend money to make money and all, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah, but just having this fridge here right now, when I do get my settled in a couple of months and get my new setup, little studio, whatever happens, I'm getting either a tiny little one of those mini fridges or a half fridge or something right near my fucking desk, and I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, just get one, man. Just put a bottle of water.
Even if it's one of those. Yeah, my brother used to have an actual Budweiser beer fridge that was like a half size, and you can just fill it with, I don't know, 20 beers or whatever.
Yeah, but they keep your beers at a perfect temperature. They're designed to keep it at a specific temperature. That's it. Like,
yeah, I think that's what I'll go for. Like a little, tiny little pub fridge or something, and just so I don't have to. I like instead of fucking off. I like just going beers.
I like that. Yeah. But I'm a brat though, so I want like a mini fridge with a freezer on top, so I can keep ice in there as well. You know what I mean?
This has a freezer.
Yeah. That's what we need.
I've got a freezer right here. There's live ice.
Oh, baby.
Or I just finger the snowman.
Now you're going to wank yourself off of the ice, baby.
Yeah, why not? Hot and cold. In a cup of tea for 5 minutes, and then the ice for 5 minutes. Whatever.
Fucking A, brother. That's the way to be doing shizness. But I'm really hoping the next time you come and we do an in-person pod here, it's going to be completely fucking changed. Or even if it's not here, we meet halfway and we just basically go to like a town somewhere which is halfway between where you live and where I live. We just get a hotel and we just like podcast like fuck.
That's what I was thinking. Hotel, Airbnb. Just get like a nice place for a day or so and just have a day. We can pre-record a couple of good ones. We can do a live one.
Yeah.
And come out of there with loads of content, and then we can get fucking wankered. A couple of pre-drinks, go on the pub.
Mashed, I think we could do that. We can meet halfway. We could book somewhere out, and we could just literally just chill. It'd be good is to book like a hotel, like the Nova Hotel, where they got a pool, and just fucking literally just spend the fucking a few hours just like relaxing, like a bunch of fucking homos, just chilling out, and just take a couple of beers down. Who gives a fuck? Do it like the homos do it, baby. Spa day. Well, maybe that's too gay for a spa day. I don't know. I like a massage. I do like a massage. But
not even that. Just get a place with a pool and a sauna and fucking...
Yeah. That's what I mean.
In and out.
A sauna, or we could just fucking just like podcast. Yeah, we can hot tubs. We can pre-record a couple. We can fucking do a live one or two. Just go
another one is there's a few in Wales. There's these places that it's like hot tub Airbnbs essentially, right? So you just they've got all these wood cabins. You get a hot tub. Sit in that. You can put a podcast in there if you can get the Wi-Fi going. Just podcast from the hot tub.
Yeah, just
phenomenal. That's another idea for the future.
Yeah, we throw them idea. We can do that. We can bag them out. We can just fucking pre-record them. We can get them done for a future reference. Yeah, it's cool.
In-person stuff is phenomenal. Once I get a camcorder or some sort of recorder, we can do more in person and just pre-record because they'll look better. They'll look like full HD and all that. It won't be streamed. You won't have any connection problems. Just get a mixer, mics, and that fucking camera.
Hell to the motherfucking motherfucker.
How far we've come.
Oh yeah, we're prepping like future podcasts. This is what we're aiming to do, is preparing for the next podcast, baby. I need to pee and I need to get another beer. So are you okay to like man the pigs?
Yeah. I'll man the pigs. I'll man the pigs.
Man the pigs. Stop the steal. Stop the steal.
Ba 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 ba. That's something like the theme tune, isn't it? My Brazilian friend is a musician as well. He's in several bands, and I'm going to get him to make a jingle for Last Rites. So we're going to have an intro and outro and little jingles for the show as we go on with a soundboard and all that stuff. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Get something different. I ate chicken hearts and onion bread in my first barbecue here. Chicken hearts at a churrasco. They're okay. They're a bit weird, but it's good. Onion bread, powder cebola. But we just started fucking around with each other, and just everything we were doing, we were just singing chicken hearts and onion bread. Or every song that came on, we just wrote chicken hearts and onion bread into it. So I think the Last Rites theme tune might have the phrase chicken hearts and onion bread. There's an exclusive for you. So in the next few months, I will pay him because he's got 2 kids now. You know, out here, Brazil, the prices are going up. So I'll pay him a few quid, which will go a long way. And we'll hopefully have some nice little intros and all that kind of stuff, rather than just appearing. But does me wearing the space blanket give you any sort of familiarity? I did. It's going to go at some point, or maybe I will have it up in the background somewhere. But it won't be my entire background when I get in place. I'll have depth behind me, shelves with shit on, lights. That's my plan. Bit of backlighting, and I might throw this in the corner, even triangled up, like leaving the service after 6 months or 8 months of hard service. In fact, the first time I had this was on my first appearance on Mind Dog in that September last year, and it was way in the back, and it fell down like 75% through the episode. So that was cool. I felt good about that. I was drinking homebrew at the time, so cheers. I do like that we've not prepped any of these for a while. We're just fucking winging it. But when I get back to the UK, we're going to start, producing some stuff, more guests as well. We just didn't want to do it while I was away and just before we had the weird clock difference. So we thought, when I get back, that's when we start hitting you with guests. We've already got one lined up. It isn't Inman, don't worry. But we'll just see how we go, and we'll be getting people like Willoughby on there as well, I think. We'll go from there. But I hope everyone watching is good. You're all well. I know the Mind Dog's been sick, so let's wish him the best. He seems fine on his show, but I've been sick like that as well, but you get up and down through the day. So, let's wish him a speedy recovery, because let's face it, he's fucking old, right? And at any moment, could be snuffed out. For all of us. I nearly stepped out in front of traffic earlier because I was looking the wrong way because I'm in a weird country. Or I live in the weird country because I think we're one of the only ones that we drive on the left. So, also things are a little bit more wild out here though in terms of driving. That felt weird for me. As it did for you, I'm sure. Yeah. But if he doesn't come back soon, I'll just have to start telling you about, like, I don't know, relatives with cancer or something. Don't want to do that. Want to do that. That's it. I hear a squeak. There's a squeak of something. It's the toilet door. And here comes Jamie. Here comes Jamie. Ba 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 ba.
Muchas gracias,
see that for a second. Now I've got a geographical map of Jamie's house in my room. If you go behind him and left and then right, you're in the toilet. It was very cold, I have to say, but I did take a couple of nice shits in there when I was there.
Oh yeah, I sensed the shits. That's when we was watching the Ukrainian war unfold. You kept them back.
I had a bad time. I had a bad time with it.
Yeah, you did have a bad time of it, but you made the most of it, man. You know, you made the most of my toilet roll, which is good. Someone had to use it.
We drank a lot of vodka.
Fucking hell, we drank a lot of vodka. We drank
a lot of beers
as well. It was just constantly flowing, wasn't it? It was good though. So I think we need to replicate that night. Maybe with less sleep. I don't know. Figure that out.
yeah, we'll figure out what we do in the next in-person ones. What we've got going on. I think we're a bit disappointed with the turnout for the live stream today. I'm sure people will watch it back, but it's just where the fuck are you all? You know, what's going on? What is going on?
You ain't gonna have it. I'm gonna finish this beer. I'm gonna go and eat. I'm fucking starving. I'm gonna finish this beer.
Oh, it's Thursday.
We got some time.
Yeah, we got a bit of time to go. Yeah, go get yourself some food. What's on the menu tonight?
Oh, mate, I made a cheese and potato pie, baby.
That sounds fucking. Do you know what? I would like something homely like that right now.
Oh yeah, I might eat it with like a ton of fucking beans on the side. But I think last night we got lazy. We was gonna have like spicy chicken burgers with pitters and salad, but we just ended up checking a pizza in with some onion rings. But we ran out of ketchup, so I was squirting fucking chili sauce in place of ketchup with a garlic and mint dip. Garlic sauce and mint dip, and this morning I was fucking. That may explain the fucking diarrhea because I
probably the chilies, right?
Chili sauce, man. I mean, I use chili sauce in place of ketchup, so maybe that's like got a lot to do with it. I just remembered what the fuck that was. Maybe it is. I'm afraid to fart right now, baby.
Kids skiving from work and waiting on food. That's what we like to hear. Yeah, work as little as possible. Work as little as possible and take as many rewards as you can. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, and
many little victories.
Do as little as possible because you are a replaceable individual, as we all are. I mean, even brain surgeons are technically replaceable by someone else anyway. So just do what you can, just enough to get through your day, so you don't get sacked as such. But don't overdo it and stress yourself out to the limits. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember saying before in work, this was years ago. I said, I said, well, end of the day, I said everyone's like replaceable, and someone was like, this guy was like, oh, but I'm the only one who could do this. Yeah, but what I'm saying is they could find someone else to fill your boots. It may not be easy. It may be a bit of a struggle, but in time they will find someone and they'll get that done. Oh well, if you think that way, maybe you should leave the company because you've got no you've got no respect to them. It's like I got no respect for the company. They pay me a monthly wage which I've earned. They haven't kept me on the payroll for 12 years because I'm shit at doing what I do. I just do enough just to get by my day. And that's, to me, that's enough. I can give them the blood and sweat. Fuck that. It ain't my business. Fuck you.
Yeah, I got years ago, I was working in a job and I worked with this woman who I knew she was a secret bully, and she was one of these ones that looked around and worked where I would slide up the slippery slope and like shit on people behind their back. But she'd also get really emotional about work. Like she would cry about work if something wasn't going wrong. She'd be like, "We're not doing this correctly." So why are you working yourself into such a fucking tiz?
Yeah, just chill the fuck out, baby.
For a job.
Yeah, just relax, baby girl. Just take a fucking breather, or you're gonna have a clutcher and you'll be dead, or in a fucking wheelchair with no feeling on your left side of your body. People take it too fucking personal. It's not your company, you know.
Yeah, cry like that when it's your fucking mortgage on the line. If you don't do the day's work.
Yeah.
You're working for a £500 million organisation and you're concerned about a fucking Excel document. Shut up.
Yeah. Just relax, bitch. Just chill the fuck out. Go along with the flow, motherfucker. Just do enough whereby you can't get reprimanded by anybody, and just and if they say you could do more, just say, well, my contract says I have to do X, Y, and Z, and I've done X, Y, and Z. Oh, but you could technically, well, I could do. So rewrite the contract and pay me more, and I'll do more. There we go.
Yeah,
I think it's fair.
You got to get a bit of balance in life. I always want to do a good job where I am, but at the same time, you can't let yourself get so stressed that it's interfering with your life. Like you're coming home, you're fucking thinking about work when you're at home. Nah, bro.
Nah, fuck that, motherfucker. Is it like a couple of times people have gone like, oh, you should go for a fucking team manager position because you got away with people. No. Oh, why? Because I've seen what happens to the team managers. They're fucking broken people. Like they are.
You get
pay them
overworked. You get
10 hours a week and they work 50. It's horrible.
yeah. You'll get paid more, but you'll be working way too much, and
Yeah.
the stress and most of the job is dealing with people. So you got to deal with people who are off sick, who fucking all the admin that comes with fucking being a manager until you even get to the work. Meetings
Fuck.
all fucking day with idiots.
Yeah. No way. Not my fucking bag, baby. Not my idea of fun. I'd rather just turn up.
Podcaster and comedian sounds much better than it.
Yeah, podcast and comedian sounds. Yeah, what do you do? I work in a fucking with an energy company. Oh yeah, what do you do for leisurely things? Podcasting, comedy. He's like, oh, okay, sweet. This will do. This is a good way to vent your frustrations. It's what I was thinking about comedy. The other day I was thinking, well, what is comedy to me? What does it mean? What it means is cheaper than paying for some fucker to sit down in a chair and give me therapy. It's cheaper. It's just like is a vent. You know, since I've been doing comedy and podcasting, I would say my stress and anxiety levels have gone down drastically.
Yeah, if I can't do either one of them, I get fucked up.
Yeah, it's an out, like it's just a complete fucking vent of just fucking everything that's horrible building up beside me. You know, if it wasn't for like this, I'd probably be like on Valium, which is not a bad thing. I love Valium; it's great. But you know, all day, every day.
You would be hitting the kids, and there'd be more domestic problems and stress and fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they what like as far as podcasting goes, my first podcast was with the dog, like May of 2020. And then from there, then it was I done Scott Curtis's podcast, Bang the Bits. And then Carl came along, and Carl is like my you know, knight in shining armor. We just haven't stopped podcasting since. Carl stopped me from killing myself and my kids and my stopped me from going Chris Benoit and my family.
We've been regular collaborators for over a year now.
Oh yeah, it's been over. I was thinking about this earlier. It's been like a year and 2 months or some shit like that. It's been
I think we did like March. Then we did like June. Then we did like September-ish, and then we started to do it more regularly, and then December happened.
Yeah, it went
like,
it went from like nothing to like we'll do a podcast and this one works good. In fact, I think they were more frequent than that. I think they were more close together than you think. But
I think we did. I think we did a couple here and there, like spaced out a bit. And then December was mad, and then the podathon in January. And it's good. It's good stuff. Because it means there's always. So I'm getting more and more naked and just sitting back.
That's right. I like it. Buffalo Bill looks good. Because you look back at like the early pods we did. I had like long fucking hair. I had like hair down to my fucking earlobes, and then obviously Carl, like subconsciously got me into like grooming myself, like cut your hair, motherfucker. I was living like a hobo.
I think you've had two or three styles. I'll go back again. I'll find our first one. Where was it? There we go.
I had almost like a mullet type
last year.
Shit.
Refreshingly, it's called Sober. The episode is called Sober. The first one.
Oh yeah. For whatever reason, that was it's fun.
Well, I think because we got fucking smashed in like a nice little short 2 hours 41. There we go. My non-Epstein Zoom background.
Yeah, I remember that one. I remember like it was yesterday, man. It's fucking.
I think I'm getting drunk at this point. We're 2 hours in.
Yeah, 2 hours in. We're just rambling like fuck. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This was the March 27th.
March 27th. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was probably still in fucking deep depression at that point as well. Let's get rid of that.
Oh, you was? Yeah.
Probably.
Probably, because I mean, it was a fucking tough time. Like you said, we just said then about having an escapism or an out and stand-up comedy or podcasting, and you was like locked in, into a house or into a flat, knowing.
But I didn't. And also I didn't want to be in it. I was depressed about being in it and all the shit with the neighbours. I was like, oh, this is fucking awful. Why aren't I killing myself?
Yeah, the whole thing's a fucking a vicious fucking cycle. I remember, and then the more we podcasted, the more you sort of opened up about how shit you was feeling, how bad it was in the place. It was like, oh fuck, okay.
Well, I didn't really know. I just sort of got on with it every day, but I didn't really know at the time. And then looking back, I was like, oh god, I fucking hate. Why have I spent an extra 2 years here?
Yeah. Fuck.
3 years of bird now. I could pretend this is a wingsuit and just jump out the window, see if I can fly. Like,
I believe I can fly. Woo! Do it. Just
I
give it a go.
believe I can touch the sky. Think about you every night.
Watch a
Now,
prey while I rape away.
Don't get me wrong. As soon as that documentary came out, I made a little R. Kelly playlist on Spotify because I thought he's bloody talented. He's bloody talented.
You can't take it.
When I've had a couple of beers, I listen to a little bit of R. Kelly. I can't lie. Not a massive fan, I have to say, but I'm like, he's got a good voice.
Yeah, he got a good voice. He writes his own shit, comes up with his own beats, and it's like, yeah, he's fucking cool, man. But he was cool.
Then there's all that.
And then he was cult.
There's a crazy.
Pedophile.
There's a crazy shit where. There's the crazy shit where he's like talking to his girlfriend. That he does like an 8-series video. Did you ever see that one? It's like, bitch, I wish you would burn my clothes. He's like having an argument with his girlfriend, but it's in the song form. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, the man, like he was doing a Jimmy Savile. He was telling us in plain sight what the fuck he was doing. Age is just a number and all that bollocks. He was telling us, like Savile was telling us when he was just like.
But it's slightly different, right? Because but it's slightly different because the girls wanted to be there. It wasn't like they were kidnapped. Yeah. They wanted to be there, and they wouldn't even go over to their parents, right? They're like, "Will you come home?" They're like, "No, I love him."
Yeah, it was proper cult-like, wasn't it? Because like it was one instance where someone went to the airport, didn't they? And she ended up coming back on her own terms. I'm sorry. He was like, "I was okay, baby. You stay with me now, baby girl. I'm the cult leader, the R. Kelly cult leader, bitch." He's like fucking crazy. But that's the power of the cult, though. You know, we need a cult.
We do need a cult. I've often thought about setting up one.
I think it's good for our mental health. Not theirs, not the victims, but it'll be good for our self-esteem and mental health.
I think so. Well, I come up with one before. I had to listen back. It was called. Well, I can't. That idea, well, that's got another one, but this was called the Universal Hive, and we were all going to get everyone to live in like honeycomb-shaped pods, and it'd all look like a hive. But then we'd get hive credit, so you'd get everyone to move in with their life savings and salaries. You would take that salary as a donation to the hive,
naturally,
and in return, you would give out credits, and credits could be used for things like food. You get all the poor people in to do the work, farming, all that stuff, building, carpentry. And then you get celebrities in like Holly Willoughby in, and her tits attract people to join. You get the celebrity, you got to have doctors. Yeah, and then obviously you have to discipline people, and sometimes you have to, I wouldn't say breed with, but sometimes you would have to,
empty your seed.
Have a way to pass the generation of hiveness down. Yeah. So you get not necessarily young, but young. Vessels.
Yeah, vessels. Yeah. I like it. Yeah. Pass your seed into a vessel, and they go and spawn the future offspring. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
They might be 19. They might be, but you've got to think about the health of the seed.
Well. Yeah, because you can't like if it's like someone's like 38, 39, a woman comes in, she's like, I need a child. No, your uterus rotten.
Yeah.
Your eggs are bad.
Every day that's closer to being a retard. You know it, and I know it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we go for. I like your philosophy on that. It's great. I get it. I understand. I would pay to be a member of that cult. If I won the lottery, I'd be like, well, there's 30% of my multi-billions. You can have that because it's 30%.
Kelly's in. We've got one member now. There was a documentary called Wild Wild Country. I'm sure we've mentioned it before.
Beautiful.
About the
What a style.
That cult. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. So I'm going to mute myself. When I'm going to sneeze, I'm going to mute myself. You know when it's coming.
I'll keep it going. Keep it on live, man.
It's grim. It's grim. That cult that he ran, that Bhagwan guy, that's still around in India. And I'll tell you something. at the beginning of the pandemic, I was thinking I might fucking go. I might go because it's the pure version of it. It's not where that psycho was running it. There's no problems. It's just like a commune where everyone's fucking each other.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come and fucking do yoga, get your dick out, that kind of stuff. Yeah, sure.
Only difference is there's no Rolls Royce and Bentleys being driven up with AK-47s and shit. Yeah,
you just live in a little compound for a few weeks, do yoga, eat simple food, get healthy, and exchange chi.
I'm gonna watch that again soon, actually, because I thought it was a very good very good documentary.
Yeah, I want to rewatch it as well, and I couldn't believe how unfamous that case was. Like, how is that not as famous as something like Jonestown, even though that's mass killings? But they took over a town. It took over a town, and the police.
Yeah, because who was in the one of the interviews from the 70s in Wild Wild Country? It was the guy who created Nike shoe, Bill Bowerman, is it? Some of them.
Oh.
Because this was in Oregon, wasn't it? And I think it's Bill Bowerman, the guy who called Nike, the brand, and he done an interview in there saying we don't want these people here. Bill Bowerman,
Bowerman, yeah.
Yeah, and he was in there. I was like, wow, this is fucking cool. This is getting a little bit more fucking interesting.
Well, it turns up where they had their own police force, these bagger ones, right? And they ran the sheriff and everything. It's like fucking hell. Yeah. And then they started blowing up the courthouse and stuff when they weren't getting their way.
But can you imagine if they just allowed these people just to do their thing in their own little area, just to see how it goes?
If it hadn't have been aggression from the outside, it would have been fine. And I think they would have got rid of that Sheila because she would have caused too much trouble. But they kept her because she was good at fighting the town or whatnot.
Yeah. But
I don't think that bad guy was necessarily evil. Of course, he was getting money for Rolls Royces out of it, but.
Yeah, he became. I don't think he was evil. I think he just became a little bit like corrupt with the money side of it. So he was basically preaching on one hand, whatever. On the other hand, he was sort of like he almost became like a fucking like a lie to himself. Like he knew what he was doing. Crazy.
We've got to rely on Charlotte Church for that for Wales. So I'd join if she gave us a free pass. I'd join. Go and see what it's like for a few weeks. And live in there.
Church's and she's in the news crying, isn't she? She's like, oh, I didn't realize it cost so much. Well, mate, that's why you pay architects.
Make another record then, or if you run out of ideas.
Yeah, you fucking dumb bitch. But what's she gonna do? Fucking go back to like choir songs? It's like, she'll
have to reinvent. She'll have to reinvent herself like Pink. Come back with like pop punk.
Yeah, but Pink is talented though. I don't think she is so much. The father of her kids, an ex-Welsh really good rugby player. It's like, what else have you got? Oh yeah, you used to sing choir songs like an abused fucking girl.
She was singing on Queen Street with a fucking charity the other week, so that's how far she's fallen. Outside Boots.
Yeah, just give me some money for my new cult, please. I need money for my new cult mansion.
Well, I love a cult, and I might at some point disappear if I ever say going to India next month. You know where I'm going. I'm going I'm going to eat curry, and I'm going to sleep with yoga teachers.
Yeah, yoga teachers eat curry. Become one of them, and if you do that, I'll be like Dream Crusher. I'm going, and I'm going to change my life. And she might be like, well, if there's no booze, no pills, then you can maybe go and try and clean yourself up. But little does she know, it'll just be fucking, doing what Carl's doing, shagging yoga.
Listen, you'll come back healthier. You would have eaten healthier, drunk all your fucking smoothies, avocados, whatnot, whatever they eat. Come back with a fucking empty ball sack and a dot on your head.
Yeah, baby. yeah. And I'll just sit down and I'm cross my legs and fucking clench my hands together a few times.
Just walk around in a robe all day.
We should. You're doing now, pretty much. You've almost got the start of the cult going. Sunglasses and a fucking a flag of the universe.
Space flag.
Maybe I should get out my Bohemian style fucking drop sheet I had for the podathon. Just wear that now. Just check it on me. We could do that.
I think why should this could be a Dykes and Mann uniform while I can't wear it? Did you got a jacket on today? You have?
No. I just got a sports.
It worked. It kind of looked like a jacket because you couldn't see much.
Oh yeah, no, it's just a standard fucking Nike, thing. I thought, I ain't wearing another blazer until Carl's back in the UK. When Carl's back in the UK,
yeah, we might see how the summer months are as well, because we might have to think about a new style for the summer. Maybe the colder the winter months of the jacket.
Yeah, I think waistcoats maybe. Who knows?
Waistcoat or even a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, we'll play around. We'll both read the memo and we'll see what's what. We'll figure out. We'll mix it up different days, different weeks. We might drape flags over ourselves. Who knows? Maybe 1 week you wear like the Soviet hammer and sickle, and I'll just wear a swastika flag because they're both evil as fuck. Who knows? Maybe that's what we could do.
So it's as bad as, I don't know, the Scottish flag or something. Evil.
Yeah.
It's not really. I don't know what's big in Scotland. It's a nice place.
Hell yes.
This is what we've got to do when we go to Edinburgh, though. We've got to eat. Let's eat a deep fried Mars bar. You got to be able to find one. I know it's a cliche. You got to be able to find one.
You can find one, yeah. Even if it's like we just take a Mars bar and just boil it up in a kettle or some shit, we'll figure it out.
There was a place in Southampton where you could take in whatever and he'd fry it up, like chocolate bars, Yorkies and stuff. He'd stick it in the fryer with some batter on it.
Fucking hell.
Grim. George's kebabs, I think it was.
Yeah, it's got a heart attack written on it. But yeah, I think when we're in Edinburgh this year, ideally it'd be great if we have the same weekend and we can all just fucking crash and burn together. But if not, we'll definitely meet up and we'll figure something out. It'll be fucking good.
Yeah, let me hear back from him. We'll definitely overlap some of it. But even if one of those days I'm not on, I might just come up a day early or something anyway.
Yeah,
and that'll help with the cost and stuff.
Yeah,
cool. and also I'll be there. I'll just come along and watch.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, and I can figure it out as well. Even if like it's a case where like I may be able to stay an extra night, we'll sort something out and I'd come back on a bus. So yeah, we'll figure that out across the day. Hell yeah!
Yeah, plenty of time to plan. I think it could be a good one. It will be a good one, whatever happens. And little step forward, and little something else to do. New experience for you as well. Yeah. Different for me because I've not been there on a proper year.
Hell, motherfucking year! A proper year. I got a spot in my ear, like I got blistered from.
There's a worst on the back. Is it on the back?
It's like on the top of the earlobe, like on the ear, but there, it's fucking doing my head in. It's like a sun blister or some shit. Could be skin cancer.
Oh, well, no. Let's hope not. Let's hope there's no more cancer in the world ever. Unless it's for I don't know,
bastards, cunts,
bastard babies. Babies out of wedlock. They're the only people that deserve cancer.
Yeah. I got a few mouthfuls left. I'm going to get some food.
It's all right. It's all right. You've done well. We've had 90 minutes in. Unexpected now.
Yeah. So what time are you off out tonight? Are you off a certain time or today? Are you just going to rag out?
What time is it?
Out?
I don't know what time. It's only 20 to 4.
Okay,
my friend is finished. My friend finishes work at 6:30, so it might be straight after that, or she might want to go home. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. So I'm definitely not going to be productive because I've had 2 beers. I've got a little buzz on.
Fuck yeah! Just have a couple of beers and just fucking see where it goes. Maybe just sleep.
I've been watching. I had one bank this morning. I've been having what's the bit of John Wayne Gacy thing on Netflix in that? So I'm like 2 episodes in. Yeah. I think it's an
okay documentary. Short. Yeah, it's all right now. It's not too bad.
I'm just interested because I didn't know too much about him. I heard there's a podcast I listen to called Those Conspiracy Guys, but they actually do a few murders as well, and they'll do like a 4-hour deep dive. So they've done Dennis Nielsen recently, but they did a John Wayne Gacy recently, and I never knew much about him. So it's nice to see, the video version and hear him talking more.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
No, it was interesting fucking stuff. I mean, the guy was completely like on another level of insane, wasn't he? Just like, yeah.
So it seems that he was kind of gay, but his dad used to bully him for it, right? If he'd pick out anything pink, he'd be like, "Oh, you little pussy, you little sissy," and all that. So, but then he went through a phase of, was he raping boys? Was he killing them earlier? I can't remember. And laying with the dead bodies and all that stuff. But then he straightened out, right? When he got a wife in the KFC, he wasn't doing any of that. He was happy, and then that went wrong, and then he started killing again.
He started killing, and then he realized he could just kill, and he was sort of like, well, I got away with it this once, maybe I can do it again. So he just like lure people back to his place, take them to the fucking basement, get him pissed up, and then fuck him, and then kill him. But sometimes he lets them go, like, because what they were saying in the
documentary. Yeah, he's got that guy, the guy that's been interviewed. He's like, "Oh, he'd fuck with me, he'd like handcuff me, or try to fuck me, and he'd get out of it, or go and go, okay, fair enough." Like,
he'd let me go, like, yeah. And it's just because it is one fucking story whereby he was wrestling with one kid, and he handcuffed him. He didn't like it, but this one kid ended up wrestling with him, and he handcuffed Gacy, and he laughed, and he said,
I just saw that bit last night. Yeah,
the first person to, beat me at wrestling, but you're also the first person to ever handcuff me, and he let him go. He was like, oh, okay, like, so like
it's called
like watching like Predator with Arnie, and the Predator takes off all of his stuff. Like, okay, you had a fair match. It's like
it's called Conversation with the Killer, the John Wayne Gacy tape. So go and check that out. I recommend it.
Stuff.
Yeah, I love it. I love everything. Any fucked up and all the Pogo the Clown thing. He wasn't killing people. He wasn't doing anything fucked up. Then he just wants to be a clown, right? So he's got multiple personalities over his life.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, he wasn't fucking the dead bodies, but he liked them for company. He would like wash them, lay in bed with them, and hug them. He'd be like, "This is my boyfriend," for a couple of days.
Checking down the fucking basement. Yeah.
Because they said they kept like digging up under his floor, and they'd find like a knee, and then two shin bones, and then a face. It's like,
and then it just keep fucking going. Yeah, but he could draw. Or he drew a detailed map of his crawl space as to who was buried where and what, like a fucking precise, like a blueprint of, well, they buried here this way, and he was like, what the fuck? Like, just by memory, just remembered exactly who was buried where. And it was...
Yeah, so I'll probably finish that up in a few when we get out of this. Lay in bed, have a bit of a nap, like you said.
Yeah, there's wank material for you right there. So I can... Hey,
yeah. I mean, listen, if it's dead gay boys, then I'm there with a hard on.
Completely agree. I got a semi right now, and when I go in the room now and I punch her, I'm gonna bend it over and just pretend she's a boy and just like, have my way,
Yeah, put your hair up and fucking wear a school tie.
I'll play Michael Jackson in the background as well, just to give the authenticity going.
Yeah, put her hair up, make her wear a school tie, and you can wear blackface.
Yeah,
just be like, hey,
gotta make a change for once in my life. I just plow away, just have fun, bitch.
What about you?
Yeah.
I don't remember the words.
Cases? What about cash? Jordy Chandler.
What about my nose and the way it fell off my face?
Motherfucker. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Right, I'm gonna go and eat. I'm getting very late.
Right. You let Jamie go, he's getting tired, and so am I. I'm going to go and have a nap on that bed right now.
You having a mat nap, baby?
You said draw them immediately for pictures. Oh no, I can't remember what that was about. But yeah, if you're watching this back at some point, give us a subscribe and a share. If you haven't, and a like and all that, tweet it around, and we will see you presumably next week. It should all 95%. 95%. I should be good for next Thursday. I don't know where I'll be. Probably in Rio. And then, hopefully I'll be in with the last rites at some point as well. And we'll see you guys down the line. So let's end the broadcast. I think I might play the intro for the outro quickly.
Bye.
Do you know what? I can't even fucking find the intro, so you can go fuck yourselves. I'll end the broadcast right now. Get out of here. Get out.